Three news stories for you is firstly, Debretsion Gebremichael and Tigray's government have issued two statements. Debretsion Gebremichael has given three options to the armies, the fighters who are fighting Tigray Defense Force. And secondly, we have some updates on the ongoing mediation efforts. Obasanjo and Jeffrey Feltman are busy. They have held some meetings. Obasanjo has talked to the BBC as well. Obasanjo met with Tigray leaders in Mekelle. He has met with Ethiopian government leaders as well. He is telling now what Tigray leaders and Ethiopian government want. Feltman has also been busy. We'll talk about that. And thirdly, viewers, what about TDF's advance towards Millet, towards Ethiopia Djibouti road? Some Tigray-backed news sources say that TDF is about to capture Millet, Ethiopia Djibouti road. Where is fighting going on this front? We have some updates for you. TDF is trying to approach Afar locals as well. Local elders will talk about this development too. Firstly, viewers, a few hours ago, two statements were issued. One was from Debretsion Gebremichael and the other was from Tigray's government. Debretsion Gebremichael has given three options to the fighters which are fighting Tigray Defense Force. He says you have three options: surrender and join a Tigray Defense Force, or flee, or thirdly, get ready to be killed. So it's a very strong statement after we know that mediation efforts are underway. PM Abiy has softened his rhetoric a bit. We haven't heard any strong statements from him over the past 48 hours. But Debretsion is keeping up the pressure upon Ethiopian government forces. He is saying that we will win. Tigray Defense Force will gain its objectives, and fighting armies who are fighting Tigray Defense Force, they must surrender. We have seen statements like that in the past few days as well. Gatachoreda, Debretsion, they have been issuing such statements. It's a way of putting pressure upon Amhara forces, ENDF, and other militias to convince these fighters to surrender, to defect. Have there been any large-scale defections? We have not seen so far any large-scale defections. Yes, some ENDF soldiers have been taken prisoner. Even Amhara Fano militia members have been raising questions about the will of ENDF to fight. Yes, we have seen a little bit reluctance on the part of some ENDF soldiers to fight wholeheartedly. But Amhara militia members, Amhara forces, Afar forces, they're not surrendering, they are fighting. Secondly, viewers, Tigray government has issued a statement. It is calling upon all individuals, organizations, groups which are involved in crackdown, in actions against Tigrayans. It is saying that whoever is involved in any atrocities against Tigrayans will be held accountable. Very strong message. It is being delivered because, of course, we know that Tigrayans are being detained. They are being arbitrarily arrested. Yesterday, Ethiopian Human Rights Commission, which is a state-appointed body, also issued a statement saying that members of an ethnic group were being arbitrarily arrested and detained. I have been talking about that in previous videos too. Yes, Tigrayans are being targeted in several parts of Ethiopia. I have said this strategy will backfire. It will lead to increased support for Tigray Defense Force. in the places wherever Tigrayans are in Ethiopia. Ethiopian government obviously rejects this report. It says that it is not taking any action against Tigrayans. Secondly, viewers, mediation efforts have been stepped up. At least two strains of mediation are underway parallelly and in combination. We know that Obasanjo has held meeting with Tigray leaders and with Ethiopian government leaders, and he talked to BBC as well a few hours ago. He says both Tigray leaders and Ethiopian government, they want to resolve this conflict peacefully. So he is confirming that the will to resolve this conflict peacefully is there on both sides. But the question is, viewers, are both sides ready to make some concessions? Are they ready to change their positions a little? If they keep on holding on to their positions, obviously you won't be able to find any resolution to this conflict. So will is there according to Obasanjo. But are the two sides ready to soften their positions? That remains to be seen. Jeffrey Feltman is also very busy. He's still in this region, viewers. He was in Ethiopia, then he went to Kenya. He's back in Ethiopia, viewers. Now we can confirm that he has held a meeting with PM Abiy. PM Abiy was resisting meeting Jeffrey Feltman, US envoy to the Horn of Africa, but now he has held a meeting with PM Abiy. And viewers, interestingly, I told you about PM Abiy's secret visit of Kenya, which happened on Sunday, viewers. When on Sunday PM Abiy visited Kenya, reportedly Jeffrey Feltman was also there in Kenya. Kenya is trying to lead this initiative of mediation to resolve Tigray conflict. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a meeting between Jeffrey Feltman, PM Abiy, and the president of Kenya in Kenya. So mediation efforts are underway. Jeffrey Feltman, Obasanjo, they have stepped up their efforts. So far, no change on the ground. Just talks are underway, but military action, ground operations, they are underway. Lastly, viewers, TDF's advance to a strategic Ethiopia Djibouti road. We have some updates for you, though Tigray-backed news sources say that fighting is going on very close to Mile and TDF is about to cut off this road, Ethiopia Djibouti road. But what we have seen over the past 1 week, viewers, is that TDF is trying to reach this place, Mile, from Bati and Shifra, and it has managed to reach Kasageta. Kasageta is the town on the road which links Bati with Mile. But we are unable to confirm if TDF has reached the outskirts of Mile or not. Heavy fighting is being reported near Kasageta. Reportedly, Tigray Defense Force is trying to reach out to Afar elders as well. TDF is saying we do not want to fight Afar, the people of Afar. We want a safe passage. Let us pass through Afar towards Ethiopia Djibouti road. TDF wants a safe passage. That is why it has sent a delegation to meet Afar elders. This is the third or fourth time that TDF is trying to contact Afar elders for a safe and peaceful passage to Ethiopia Djibouti road, but Afar forces are fighting. And where some Afar factions are supporting Tigray Defense Force as well, because you know that when a group, a 9-member alliance was formed in the US 3 days ago, an Afar group was also part of this group. Gugumo is the part of this group. So some Afar forces, some Afar militia members, they are supporting Tigray Defense Force. So far, is TDF about to cut off this road? Is TDF about to take control of Mile? It's very difficult to say. For the last 7 days, fighting is going on, and so far TDF has not been able to reach the outskirts of Mile. We can only confirm that fighting is going on near Kasa Gita, which is closer to Bati than to Mile. Let's see what happens. Can TDF reach Mile somehow? That remains to be seen, viewers. Thanks for watching.